have a look at the cybersecurity policy of our company. In the dynamic landscape of cyberspace characterized by the global information and communication technology networks, our cybersecurity policy serves as a vital safeguard. It is designed to protect our information and the information infrastructure from cyber threats through a comprehensive framework of processes, guidelines, technology, and collaboration. This policy governs the utilization of IT resources from an end-user perspective and applies to EID PARI, including its associate companies, subsidiaries, and joint ventures. This policy tries to achieve its purpose by implementing certain boundaries which we would be seeing in the next 2 slides. These are of 8 points. We will be seeing the first 4 now, and then in the next slide we will be seeing the other 4 points. Firstly, we take steps to protect all our stakeholders' interests by ensuring confidentiality, integrity, and continuous availability of information, and information systems are under its control. Secondly, we are committed to comply with all legal, regulatory, and contractual security obligations as may be applicable in the cyberspace. Thirdly, we evaluate the business risks, and these are performed in the information security perspective to prevent and reduce the risks to the maximum possible extent. Number 4, we endeavor to protect all the information that we receive from our users to prevent them from unauthorized access, usage, and disclosure. With that, we are coming to the end of the first part. Let us move on to the second part of this. Number 5, we provide a robust framework to manage and handle security risks, breaches, violations that may arise in our business. This will prevent us from any kind of business disruptions. Number 6, we try to ensure continuity of critical operations which are in line with the business and the contractual requirements. Number 7, we try to ensure that a comprehensive backup and firewall is implemented in our business. And lastly is the section of disposal of media, which we will be following the e-waste policy of our company. Moving on to the next aspect related to the policy compliance and dissemination. Now that we are aware of how the policy is being implemented, how are we going to ensure that the successful execution is done? Let us have a look at them one by one. All employees of EID PARI, now that we are aware of the policy statements and how the policy is being implemented, how are we going to ensure that the successful execution of this particular policy is done so? We are now going to have a look at the policy compliance and the dissemination, which is a responsibility of all employees as part of EID PARI. As employees of EID PARI, it is your responsibility to adhere to the policy, and the management has all the rights to take disciplinary action in case of any violation. All employees are to be aware of the information security policy that is in place in our company. Employees, while operating from remote or from another place outside of their office, should ensure that VPN is connected properly and they are not allowing access to any outside networks. All employees should implement appropriate controls to ensure compliance with this policy by the end users. And lastly, as users, we should not install any network or security device on the network without consulting with our IT team. With this manner, we would be ensuring that the policy is implemented in a seamless manner. Coming to the last section to this particular policy, we are now going to have a look at the monitoring review mechanism. In case of any security weakness or infringement in the policy, it is designated to the respective SOC team who would be taking the action. In case of any changes to this policy, it would be done by the managing director of the company in consultation with the IT head. And as an employee, if you have any kind of concern with respect to the matters related to the cybersecurity policy, you are requested to report to the IT head corporate. With that, we are coming to the end of this particular policy. Thank you.